Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day so far and welcome to today's video, which is going to be my ultimate gift guide for 2024. I'm going to be sharing my top 20 gifts that would delight any beauty lover. So get ready to share this video with all of your loved ones. Leave it accidentally running on the family television and be ready to behold a delightful plethora of shiny, twinkly delights that I think would make amazing presents or gifts for your loved ones this Christmas. So without further ado, let's get started. So kicking us off, let's talk about the Current Body LED face mask. I absolutely love mine. Mine was gifted to me, I want to say last year, but I feel like it could even have been longer ago than that. I've had mine a good while now and I'm very familiar with it. I previously did a sponsored video with Current Body. This video is not sponsored by them. I'm just now fully in love with mine. It's really made a difference to my melasma. I've noticed during the summer that can get a little carried away. It's much easier to manage it in the winter, but in summer, the sun just looks at my face and my melasma starts having a party. But I really find that the Current Body mask and using it really regularly really helps with melasma, really helps with like toning and the texture of your skin. So I love mine, wouldn't be without it. I also find it, I don't know if this is just me, I find it so relaxing to use. You know, you pop this on, you can't do anything else. You can't really also do housework or also be, you know, doing your accounts or anything like that because you can't, you need to sort of sit with it on. You could walk around with it, but you can't see all that well. So that would probably be a terrible idea. So it sort of forces you to relax. It's only 10 minutes. So you sit there, it's got a slight warming to it. I could happily and easily drift off to sleep. It turns itself off when it's finished, so you don't need to worry about cooking yourself. And I just love it. It's obviously really expensive. It's a big investment. So if somebody else wants to gift it to you, then who are we to refuse them, you know? Next up, let's talk about the Hourglass palettes. Now, as you know, I picked up all three of these for review purposes, and I truly believe them to be their best ever offering. My absolute favorite is the Evil Eye, but your favorite is probably very dependent on your preferences for like the blush shades, but also your skin tone. So which one of these you would prefer the most is an individual decision. My favorite is Evil Eye, and I just think these make a perfect Christmas gift. They have gone out of stock and come back a few times, and I don't think that will stop this side of Christmas. I think they'll be there, and you may well be able to get them at a slight discount now. I'm sure there'll be a Space NK sale soon, and I'm sure there'll be a Cult Beauty one soon as well. And also you can have points on both of those platforms. So you can save a bit of money now if they're still there, or if someone wants to buy you a present. If you've no idea what to buy for someone who loves makeup, and they don't have one of these Hourglass palettes, no beauty lover would be disappointed with this. I think we all love them, and it gives you so much choice and it's so much fun, and it's something it's not a necessity. You don't need it. It's just a really nice to have. So it's like the perfect gift, because if you maybe didn't want to spend the money on it yourself, a perfect gift to receive, something you didn't have to buy or need to buy, but something you will love and get a lot of enjoyment out of. Next up, let's talk about Imp Maker Hampers. I absolutely flipping love these hampers, and I've come to rely on them, particularly when it comes to my dad, because my dad is a classic dad where you really do not know what to buy them other than like socks and slippers, which is, it gets a bit boring. And even my dad said last year no socks, because he's now got a lifetime supply of socks from all of the Christmas and birthday presents over the years. You know, they've got 100 different best granddad mugs. They've got every possible golf gadget you can ever conceive of. What more could you get a dad, you know? They're so hard to buy for, and they buy themselves everything that they could possibly want, and then they give you really boring ideas for Christmas. Is that just my dad? He'll literally ask for like golf tees, or like one year he asked for like, you know, the sort of hoods that you put on golf clubs. I'd like something more exciting for him, you know? And so I think this is when I discovered them last Christmas, because I wanted to get my dad something he actually would enjoy that wasn't a golf tee or some kind of car part or a spanner. And I stumbled upon Imp Maker because they do these phenomenal hampers, and they're not just like, you know, all one thing. You get really amazing quality hand-picked luxury treats in there. They have some that have beers or wines or cheeses, and there's something for everybody, and their customer service is phenomenal. So because the one that I chose for my dad last year had some like baked goods in it, they basically said, although we know that you want this like for Christmas, and I'd ordered it like well in advance, they said you can have it now, but the baked goods in it, you know, they will go stale after X number of weeks. So you can order and pay for it now and then choose a later delivery date. I was very nervous about this because I was asking for it to be delivered like 3 or 4 days before Christmas, which felt terrifying to me, but their communication was incredible. They were sort of messaging me, oh, you know, we'll start to prepare it on this date, and then a few days before, they kept me in the loop that they knew this order was there, they knew when it was supposed to come, they told me when it was leaving, they told me it was going to arrive, and it arrived exactly on the date I asked for, and it was amazing, and he loved it. And I've been relying on them since. Anyone that's a little hard to buy for, or you don't know that well, you literally can't go wrong with these. Every time I've gifted someone them, they absolutely loved it. The customer service is unbelievable. I love them as a brand, you know, small female owned brand. Loved them, never been disappointed, always given a lot of joy to anyone I've gifted one of these. Next up, let's talk about the By Terry highlighters. These are just so visually glorious, and I feel like they make a beautiful present for somebody because they're so gorgeous to look at. I feel like it just gives you so much joy to see it in person. It's such a stunning piece of packaging, but also the product is stunning and beautiful inside. You know, I said when I first posted my photos of mine, I had the shade Fairy Dust, and when I opened this, I audibly gasped. I literally did not think it could be as beautiful in person as they'd made it look in the photos, but it was maybe even more beautiful. It's just, this screams Christmas to me because it's glittery and sparkly and shimmery and stunning, and it feels so luxurious and special, and it's like an ornament, a trinket that you could hang on the tree. It's so glorious to look at. So it feels like the perfect like stocking filler or gift for someone. If you had someone in Secret Santa, I feel like they'll be wowed just by the presentation of this, and it's so pretty. It feels perfectly Christmassy to me. Now, next up for my fragrance family, a perfume house, I guess, I always recommend when we're talking about really gorgeous, luxurious gifts, are Guerlain. Now, I have a couple of fragrances from Guerlain. I have Spiritueuse Double Vanille, and I also have Tobacco Honey, two of my absolute favorite fragrances. The reason why I say look at Guerlain if you're thinking of gifting someone a fragrance, have a look at Guerlain if there's something there that you know a loved one would love fragrance wise, because their presentation is so gift perfect. So this is my Spiritueuse Double Vanille, and you can personalize everything about this. So from the thread around the lid to the cap on the top, to you can have your name engraved on the back as I have, and the little sort of wax seal. You can personalize everything. You can get it engraved with a message or their name, and everything is so luxurious. All of the packaging, everything on it, I just think it's stunning. Rather than it just being a fragrance, it really feels like a personalized, meaningful gift. And obviously you could write any beautiful message on there, whether it's a Christmas or an anniversary. You can really personalize the bottle to their favorite colors and things that they would like, which I love. It feels so much more luxurious when it's really personalized to you. If you're looking to fork out a lot of money on someone and make them feel super duper special, then I would highly recommend this, because although I gifted this to myself, I very much enjoyed it. Next up is Pat's Mega Eyeshadow Palette. This is obviously very festive, from the packaging to the fact that everything in there is sparkling delightfulness and treats galore. This is actually an amazing eyeshadow palette. I love this so much. It's given me so much fun, and although, like I said, I really enjoyed it and I find I can use and wear it a lot, it's not something, you know, again, that you need to have or is a must have. It's something that's just really lovely to have and that I've got a lot of joy out of. I feel like the packaging makes it feel and look very Christmassy as well, which is ideal. And again, anyone who doesn't have this, who's a makeup lover, will have a lot of fun playing with it. Even if some of the colours aren't their jam, there's so much choice and option in here, it can pretty much work for anybody. And if you want something much less expensive, more of a stocking filler or a smaller price point gift for somebody, the duos as well are outstanding. The formulas are amazing, really beautiful Italian made formulas in all of Pat's eyeshadow palettes for holiday this year, so even more beautiful than normal, and I don't think anyone will be disappointed. And you can pick, you know, which price point suits you, suits the person that you're buying for. There's kind of a color story for everybody. You can't go wrong. They look so Christmassy and beautiful, and any beauty lover will love to have any of these. You can't go wrong. Next up we have the Dior Sequin lipsticks. These again are so fun. They're so unnecessary, okay? No one needs like a glitter flipping lipstick, okay? No one needs them, which again, I love to get people things that are unnecessary but glorious for Christmas. That's kind of what I like to do. I don't like to give people things like that are too practical, you know, like a spanner for my dad or golf tees that we know he's just going to buy himself, and it's not very special and it feels very unexciting to gift. I want to give people things that will like amaze and surprise them and be really fun, and it's not something that, you know, they necessarily need, but it's something that they will really enjoy and want and will love and treasure and have fun with. And these are exactly that. These are so fun. It's probably something that if you're trying not to go nuts buying all of the makeup releases, you would have talked yourself out of because it's unnecessary. Nobody needs them, but that makes them a perfect little Christmas gift. It can be a stocking filler, or you could buy, you know, one of the sets and that'd be a real wow factor gift with a much higher price tag. But one of these lipsticks alone, you know, Dior packaging is always very beautiful, especially around the holiday season when they do all of their gorgeous extra ribbon and extra beautiful packaging. And this, it's just so pretty and it feels so Christmassy, and someone's going to open this and they're going to wear it straight away on Christmas Day, and everyone's going to compliment them on it. And then of course they'll have it for New Year's Eve if you're going to a party or going out. It's perfect for wowing everybody and everybody saying, oh my gosh, that's the most beautiful lipstick I've ever seen. It's so pretty, it's so fun. Perfect little Christmas trinket. Next up, let's talk about some more hampers, this time beauty hampers from Harvey Nichols. I absolutely love Harvey Nichols beauty hampers. They currently only have 8 online, and I'm expecting more and more and more to arrive in the coming weeks because they usually have more like 20 different ones. One of my favorites on here is the Baccarat Rouge one because I just love that fragrance. And this is something really special. You get the fragrance, the body cream and the candle. If someone is into that perfume, you know they own it and they enjoy it and they wear it a lot. Perfect little gift there that they will be obsessed with. But they have all different price points. That one obviously is at the higher end. Another really beautiful one is the Hello Baby hamper. If you know someone who's pregnant or someone who has recently had a baby, this is such a beautiful pampering kit for a mum to be or a new mum. You know, everything in here is very calming, very pampering, very relaxing. Beautiful gift from mother. If you know someone who's about to go on maternity leave and the office is having a whip round, any mum to be would absolutely love that. Such a beautiful, thoughtful gift. They also have a Sol de Janeiro one, the Sleeping Beauty hamper. Again, this would probably be my pick for myself because everything in here is very restful, very self-caring, perfect for winding down, relaxing and treating yourself. So again, makes a perfect gift. If you love Charlotte Tilbury, this Charlotte Tilbury one is amazing as well. And I actually think this is better than like Charlotte Tilbury's gift sets on her own website because just the selection of products here I really love. I love that we've got not too much skincare. It's mostly makeup, but it's also items. A lot of the items in here are items that if you had, you could still use. You know, you've got like the sheet mask, you've got her magic cream, a mascara, a setting spray, all products that you sort of need to repurchase, as well as a few of her absolute best sellers and really loved and treasured products. So I think that one is also great if you know a Charlotte Tilbury lover who maybe doesn't have the couple of makeup items in there. All of these are great, and I'm absolutely sure that there are going to be a lot more coming because they usually have a lot more choice than this. So I would expect more to just be appearing over the next few weeks, so keep your eye out. Last year there was a Fenty Beauty one that was amazing and a really good price point as well. Next up, something that always goes on my list is pajamas, and I absolutely flipping love Chelsea Peers pajamas. They're my favorite pajamas. I really love that they have so many sort of festive Christmassy print varieties to choose from, but they also have so many fun like animal designs. So, you know, if you know someone who especially loves tigers, I got the sloth ones I think last year and I absolutely love them. So you can really pick a pair that sort of suit the person you're buying them for, which I love, or just have, you know, a bit of fun with it. They've got these like disco cat prints. So again, if you know someone who loves cats, they've got a giraffe pair, they've got leopards, and these don't feel like just boring pajamas. You know, they're really pretty, really colourful, really fun, as well as being really comfortable and pretty stylish as well. I absolutely love mine. So comfy and warm to sleep in. I love them. I ask for a pair every year. If you know someone who would enjoy PJs or needs a new pair of PJs, you're bound to be able to find a print that they will enjoy and get a kick out of. Next up, another one for the fragrance lovers among us. This time of year, there were always lots of different sort of fragrance gift sets that, you know, include a fragrance and a body cream and a shower gel or something like that. And a lot of them are wildly expensive. But there are also a lot of discovery sets, which anyone who's into fragrance, I absolutely love discovery sets. They're so fun. What I mean by discovery sets is a set of sort of 5 or 6 usually different fragrances from the same fragrance house usually. And typically they come in those tiny little clear plastic vials, and they usually have 1 to 2 ml spray in it, and you buy them if you're trying to test out fragrances from the same house and decide which one you want to purchase. But this time of year especially, you get a lot of sets where instead of the little tiny plastic vials, which aren't very festive and giftable, these make so much better gifts. So these are the Penhaligons Dainty Tartlets fragrance set, and these come in Penhaligons gorgeous miniature little bottles that just look so flipping cute, and each one is 5 ml, so it's actually a really good size. You could use it to travel with rather than just, you know, a couple of sprays. You take one of these on holiday, it will serve you for a week easily. Really pretty, really cute. If you know someone like me who just adores anything miniature, I absolutely flipping love it. I've said it before, nothing makes my dinner more than if I arrive at the restaurant and they have mini salt and pepper shakers. It just makes my whole day. So if you know someone who likes miniature things or who likes fragrances, these are just so giftable, a really reasonable price point for really reasonable sizes that aren't just the little plastic vials, that feel really cute. They can make a lovely little display once they're all empty, or before they're all empty as well. And I think these are so cute. I would love to receive one of these. It almost doesn't matter whether or not you like the fragrances in there, especially because they're so fun to play with anyway, and experiment with the fragrances and find out, you know, what the scent journey is like and how it smells on your skin. That's so much fun anyway for a fragrance lover, that even if they don't find one they want to purchase the full bottle of, it's a gift they will get a lot of enjoyment out of. So if you're not confident enough to sort of buy someone a really expensive bottle of fragrance without asking them which one they would like or if they would enjoy it, those are a perfect gift for a fragrance lover. Next up, I do get asked a lot about my favorite bath stuff, my favorite bath bubbles, favorite bath oils, and every time I tell you, it's White Company. I absolutely love White Company's bubble baths. They're beautiful, they smell incredible, they look so chic and sophisticated on your bath, and they give me a lot of enjoyment. I feel very, very relaxed when I have a White Company bubble bath. I love it. And the White Company do lots of gift sets again around this time of year, so instead of just buying the bubble bath, you could buy a whole gift set. My favorite one, I haven't seen, it's the Calm scent. I think it's magnesium scent. That's my favorite one, and I haven't seen that as part of a gift set yet. I will keep hunting, but any of the fragrances from the White Company are gorgeous, and they do have lots of options for sort of bath set. And again, that's just such a nice well-being set to give someone if you don't know what they like. Anyone will appreciate this because it's so beautiful, so pretty, so thoughtful and nice. You know, you're gifting someone relaxation. at the end of the day. And who doesn't want to receive some relaxation? I know I do. Next up, we have the Hourglass Glossy Balm set. So this is a little duo of the Hourglass Phantom Glossy Balms. I purchased this myself. I love both of the shades in there. If you know someone who likes these, or maybe who hasn't tried them, this is the perfect little set, because you've got something that's like an everyday nude shade, and then you've got something that's quite pretty and more colourful. Feels very giftable. It's like a little ornament, you know, that you could use as a stocking filler. These glosses are gorgeous. I absolutely love them. There's kind of shade in there for anybody, and they're very forgiving, so they'll work on lots of skin tones. You know, you can use it on top of lipstick or just as a standalone gloss. So anyone that you know that loves glosses or loves these, I think this is just an absolute foolproof gift. Really nice price point, really nice fun little duo of shades that will be absolutely wearable, even if, like me, the person you're getting the gift for has the trace shade already. You know, these, they wear out. They'll appreciate a backup, I'm sure. While we're talking lip products, another amazing little stocking filler are these YSL Loveshines, the collector's edition. The packaging is obviously so festive and Christmassy, and the fact that these Loveshines have the glitter finish, so pretty, so festive, perfect little stocking filler or smaller gift at a smaller price point that still feels really Christmassy, again with the gorgeous packaging. So pretty, so Christmassy, small but mighty, really fun to have, really pretty, but also really wearable. You really can't go wrong with those. That's going to put a smile on anyone's face. Next up, let's talk about this Lancome Celestial Rose palette. I'm really hoping that this is on its way to me. I've gone back and forth with Lancome about, I don't know what's going on, but I think it's on its way to me. So I really hope I'll be able to review this for you soon, because I think this is stunning and so Christmassy and such a perfect Christmas gift to, again, anyone who enjoys makeup, because the packaging feels so festive. You know, all the twinkling and the stars and the midnight sky, and then the inside, it's almost like a fireworks display. So pretty, absolutely delightful. And I love these palettes. You know, I purchased the Louvre one. Was it last year? That's horrifying because it feels like it was a few months ago. Please tell me it was this year, I forget. But the formulas are beautiful. It's all very twinkling and very Christmassy, but it's such a beautiful gift. It's so pretty. The packaging just feels like it's just made for being a Christmas gift. And anyone who loves makeup would love this, because again, it's a lovely, nice to have treat as opposed to being something essential. So a lot of people would have skipped on this because, you know, they're prioritizing their money somewhere else, or buying gifts for other people, or they're buying things that are more essential for everyday makeup. So this is like a treat and something you'll really spoil someone by gifting them this, because it's probably something that for a lot of people, they'd have been like, I don't need it. I would love to have it, but I don't need it. So it's a perfect gift. It's so pretty, so festive, and will give anybody you gift this to a lot of joy and fun. And it's just not something that's like everything else. It doesn't look exactly like every other palette that you've already got. So it's nice to give someone something that can be a little bit different in their collection. Next up, the Huda Beauty Icy Nude palette. I love this palette so much more than I thought I would. And I feel like it's so Christmassy. It's so wintry, those sort of real icy shades, very frosty, very winter, very Christmas, very New Year's, and so pretty. Really nice price point. I love this so much more than I thought. It's so much more wearable for me than I thought, really in my comfort zone, whilst being different to anything else that I really have in my collection. Really fun. Perfect Christmas gift. I'm really enjoying mine. I feel like any beauty lover, they'll be able to get multiple looks out of this palette that they can really wear and enjoy. It's so pretty. It's Huda's last large eyeshadow palette, apparently. So perfect Christmas gift. 100% you'll be able to get some savings on this very soon. It's on Cult Beauty, that always have great sales and offers. And I think it's a great price point for what it is as well. Next, we have the Patrick Tar eyeshadow duos. Again, so festive, so Christmassy, because they're so twinkly and sparkly, but for a duo they are quite a high price point, so again something that people might have skipped on because of the price point but would still really enjoy having a play with. And they're so shimmery and sparkly and festive, perfect for Christmas, perfect for New Year's parties and office parties, all of that sparkle. I'm wearing one today. They're so fun, clearly so unnecessary, but again, like a perfect little stocking filler or gift for somebody that you know love eyeshadow, but they might have maybe invested more so in a palette as opposed to these little duos, because these are really very much a treat as opposed to like everyday essential makeup. So this is a perfect treat for someone who just enjoys pretty shiny things. Same sort of vibe goes for the Chanel highlighter for holiday. I feel like this, for me, I passed on this because I felt like it's so unnecessary to my collection. I have so many Chanel highlighters that I love so much more than this one. It's so twinkly, it's so pretty. Anybody is going to love this. Again, it's completely unnecessary, but it's still super beautiful to behold and a real treat and special item. Again, if you purchase it directly from Chanel's website, you'll get all the stunning Chanel holiday packaging, which feels so special and luxurious. And anyone who loves makeup who hasn't got this will be absolutely beside themselves to open this on Christmas Day. It's so pretty, so luxurious, so fun and very festive. And finally, of course, I had to include Lisa Eldridge's Rouge Experience lipstick holder. This is the perfect Christmas gift for any makeup lover. It's so luxurious. It's so beautiful. You can personalize it with their initials to make it extra special. And regardless of which shade you pick, if you know it's their perfect shade or not, if they have the holder, they can go back and purchase their own refills. And that's something that they will treasure forever with their own initials on. It's such a perfect gift, so special, so beautiful. Anyone into makeup would love to have that, I'm sure. And there you have it. Those are my top 20 gifts for any beauty lover this Christmas 2024. So send this video to your partner, to your parents, to your friends, to your siblings, to anybody who wants to buy you a gift, or people who don't want to but you feel that they should. Let them see this video, leave it playing somewhere strategically. Print out a list of everything in this from the description box, if you will. Just make sure that somehow everyone who's buying you presents comes across this video at some point and you'll be set. But thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and I would love to see you in the next one. Otherwise, take care for now. Bye 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 bye.